We are 24 days from the November election, and you'll see more than just the presidential race on the ballot.
In Newport News, there are several tight races for the chance to join City Council. Emily Harrison spoke to the candidates seeking your vote.
8 candidates want your vote for Newport News City Council, including 2 incumbents and 6 challengers. In the North District, incumbent Marcellus Harris runs unopposed. He says he will continue his fight against gun violence.
I got into this endeavor because of losing a student due to gun violence, and that's going to be one of the things that I continue to advocate for.
The race is tight in the Central District of Newport News, where 5 candidates are running for 1 seat. Rob Coleman, CEO of a Hampton Roads nonprofit, says it's not the first time he's run for office, but he wants to lead the city in the right direction.
I have a record of being in the community, previously being on council, working at the sheriff's office. It's about where we can find commonalities and where we can work together.
Andrea Diggs, president of a local nonprofit, says she spent her life helping as a licensed clinical social worker, and now she wants to help the people of Newport News.
I prioritize empathy, ethical behavior, and the well-being of everyone. I've always advocated for vulnerable populations. My experience working with at-risk youth, individuals with mental health challenges, people with disabilities.
Scott Cox works for pest control, but previously worked as dinosaur man at the Virginia Living Museum. He is also a Navy veteran and says he understands hardship.
When I started this process, I was unemployed. Back in November, I'd gotten laid off and I didn't want to quit. Compared to the other candidates, I actually can relate to the struggle that's going on in our community.
Justin Kennedy is an attorney with decades of law experience, and now Kennedy says he has a few plans to represent the Central District.
I believe that the city needs to take an innovative approach, dig into technology, understand what's happening in the world, and pick up the pace of progress here.
Stephen Ferguson is a former firefighter and current business owner. Ferguson says he wants to pave the way for more small businesses to come to Newport News.
Small business is the cornerstone. If you're looking at business opportunities or bringing a business to Newport News and you realize we have the highest property tax on the peninsula, 3rd highest property tax in Hampton Roads, probably not going to move to Newport News.
2 people are running in the South District race, incumbent Tina Vick and Clifton Atkins. Atkins has never held public office, but prides himself on his blue-collar shipbuilding experience and says he wants to invest more in the city.
Clifton Atkins is here to run for council, to do what is needed to be done for us to be able to be self-sufficient, bring minority jobs, and be able to have good communications that we can build a better Newport News in the Southeast community.
Emily Harrison, 13 News Now.
City Councilwoman Tina Vick was not available for comment.
You can find even more information on each candidate on 13newsnow.com. And remember, early in-person voting is already underway in Virginia. The last day you can register to vote is October 15th. The last day to apply for a mail-in ballot is October 25th. Early in-person voting ends Saturday, November 2nd. And of course, Election Day is November 5th.